Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Satish Sharma, part of Crayon, leading channel business. Today we have Mr. Kamal, the CEO of i2k2, and we will be talking about his inspired story, what we have built in last 27th year, which has been going on. I have been well connected with this organization, but wanted to hear a little bit more about what they can share with other partner community, how your journey has been built in, what kind of services help you to grow a little bit faster in last 27 years, and you wanted to give some recommendation to your colleagues and who are going to start this same sort of business on this cloud era. We are happy to hear from you. So, Mr. Kamal, over to you.
Thank you, Satish. Thanks a lot. And it's really an honor to have this podcast along with you. Okay, since we share that long relationship, I think almost it's more than 16 years now. Okay, so we have been
Pleasure.
working together. Right. So, as you said, right. So, we started long back in '99. We completed 26 years recently, running in 27th year. So, we have been a traditional host, this entire journey. So, the company was, started by two gentlemen. So, they were both friends, passed out from Thapa. And this company was started on credit cards. Okay, so they started, buying those traditional hosting packages in US and subsequently selling in India. So so I was one of the founding members of the organization. So one of the founder, he's based out of US. So he was the tech behind the entire this organization. And me and Rahul, so the other promoter, so we are based out of India. We started with one small room in Prakash Mall, east of Kailash. And so initial days we were like Rahul used to work, right, so that we can and I was dedicatedly working. I was the only one who was dedicatedly working for i2k2. Rahul was working so that we all can have our meals on time. So so we started selling those packages in India, and subsequently we just expanded horizontally as well as vertically. So we started adding couple of services in our product or services portfolio. I still remember the first 10 customers we acquired. Out of those, 7 are still our customers, right? So so the backbone of our organization have been good tech as well as the services. Okay, being in a services organization, so that was our core focus, that is the customer has always to be satisfied. So those were the initial years where we used to work for long hours, just 3 of us. We were doing everything. So whether that is even making tea, you still recollect. If someone used to visit me, then Rahul used to prepare the tea, right? And if someone is coming to visit Rahul, then I used to prepare tea. So that's how it was going in that single room till 2000. I think around 9 or 10. So it went like that only. But yes, we kept adding more people. We had a proper support team. Then we had proper delivery team. We kept adding our more on the tech side. But still, just because we were working very lean team. Okay, so we never focused much from the OEM side as well as the sales side. Since 2000 in 2010 2011, when bandwidth was a little bit better in India, the prices were better in terms of hardware, and the availability was good in India. So we started working in an Indian infrastructure as well, and we started our first data center along with the NetMagic, okay, which is the entity now in their Noida facility. We put couple of servers there. Now, since then, we have expanded a lot on hosting industry. So we are one of the oldest, and I think if we talk of that space where we have put ourselves, so we'll be one of the unique partner or unique organization who has a unique blend of private as well as public cloud infrastructure. So then after 2011 2012, so into 2011 we had a pretty good acquisition of a customer based out of UK, where we were supporting them for their public cloud infrastructure, and this entire cloud infrastructure was hosted on AWS. So there were more than 1,200 VMs which we were managing at that point of time when AWS was just very initial stage in India. Then and we had that partnership with AWS INC. Okay, and we used to build by Singapore entity at that point of time. Then we started working with a couple of other OEMs as well. We signed up with the other CSPs as well, and as of now, we can say we are sort of a cloud agnostic organization where we provide hosting services or cloud services with almost all the hyperscalers. But yes, we are our primary focus on AWS as of now, because we have been working with them since their inception. Since 2008, 2000, and we have started working with them in US and subsequently in India as well. Now, and during this period, we, as I said, we expanded ourselves horizontally as well. We started design and development as well, uh, digital marketing. We started in 2012, 2013, and now we are very proud that we have a complete organization where we have more than 150 people working just for digital marketing, and we are serving best of the brands in India, especially in healthcare. We are doing very good with a lot of hospitals and tech companies, yeah, in that particular division. So we kept growing in our infrastructure side as well as in the other businesses as well. Then we started another vertical for education segment, and we developed a SaaS product where we provide the SaaS application to the agencies who do CBTs like NEET examinations, or JEMS, that kind of recruitment examinations, or promotion examinations, especially for government. And that vertical is doing pretty good. We are one of the largest partner for a lot of CSPs now, right? And most of the CSPs we are working, and then with a couple of other OEMs we have been working. So that's a little bit about all the organizations now, and yeah, we are just still continuing with that journey.
Yeah, thanks for sharing the information, Kamal. If I take a four summary standpoint, one is that you have moved your company from one room to one of a larger, you have a couple of hundred people now. Second, if I say you had starting 10 years was struggling during the Y2K and 2008, but still you were be able to grow your business in terms of web development and hosting and other parameters. Third, if I say you did a diversification also in different set of companies. Fourth important point, which I would like to have a little bit more conversation on that. I have seen a lot of hosting companies, and hosting companies always prefer to have their own services, what they're building on a private cloud or a public cloud, what they're providing into that. But you as an organization, you have joined hand with hyperscalers, and with all hyperscalers, you have joined the hands. You specifically work with AWS, and you've grown AWS business is very grown. Any specific unique points you wanted to share with us in terms of what makes you to get little bit more conversation on a hyperscaler, and how you are able to build your business on AWS, not only on the customer execution standpoint, but also on and building your tech capabilities, keeping an relevant competency which has been required to serve the customers. So would like to hear about this topic.
Yeah. So thanks, Satish. So as I said, so our core competence, or our core focus always has been customer satisfaction. So we had always one thing in mind, that each penny saved is each penny earned. Okay. So if we churn a single customer, so that's a big loss. So we always focused on customer retention. So we are always ready to go that extra mile, okay, to ensure that the customer is happy and satisfied. And that's why our customer retention rate is more than 80%. Till date, as I mentioned, out of 10, so 7 customers are still with us. So they have grown. So if I talk of one particular customer, we started, I can even tell the name of the customer, Jindal in Telecom. Okay, so I still recollect sitting in Jindal Center, Bikaji place. They bought 5 MB of email space from us. So they were 3 gentlemen. They needed 2 plus 2 plus 1, right? 2 MB, 2 MB, and 1 MB email boxes. Today, their infrastructure, email infrastructure, runs on a cluster of, I think, around 12 servers, and there are more than 6,500 emails, right? So that is how we were able to sustain ourselves, right? So yes, the sales engine, yes. So obviously, the background of any organization is certainly the sales, right? So the money should coming in, but yes, to ensure that that sales is preserved, right? The customers are properly served. So your tech team should be, you know, skilled enough to ensure that yes, whatever you have committed, you are able to deliver, right, and you are able to service those customers properly. So that is the main thing which we have learned in our this entire journey. And you won't believe, till 2012 we didn't even had a single salesperson. So it was just the referral. So we used to get a lot of referral from our existing customers. Since 2012 onwards, we have started working on our sales team. When we started working with OEMs, then we knew, yes, we should have, the sales people in our team. And that's how, we started working with the lot of other OEMs. And because we understand this infrastructure business, and that was pretty I would say the journey was pretty simple towards the hyperscalers, because the base layer is the same, it's the infrastructure. We understood the base layer, and then building solutions and services on top of that, it was not difficult. Then we had the manpower who was you know the skilled manpower who was able to work on those orchestration layer, different hyperscalers. They understood the logic behind it, and subsequently making services and products or solutions on top of that. So that was pretty easy. So whether it was AWS or any other hyperscalers, with AWS, yes, it was a bit ease of doing business. So there was one part where we were comfortable, and that's how this business came in a better way.
Yeah, thanks for sharing the input. If I say summarize again, you have a customer retention is one of a success mantra what you follow.
Right.
Second, you invest in your resources in terms of building a skills, which has been required by today's customers when we are upgrading and growing together. And third, if I say in a nutshell, you are growing organization, but you're keeping your resources aligned with you who are working for a longer period.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, thanks for sharing this. If I move further on another point, let's say we as in Crayon has been partners with you for decades. Has been going on now.
Yeah.
Anything specific you wanted to talk about? How we can are we supporting to you, and anything specific? A point you would like to say that how Crayon has been supporting in terms of technical enablement or in go-to-market activities or participations of the program which has been required by the OEMs, whether it is hyperscaler or non-hyperscaler program have been there.
Well, so as I always say, so people do business with people, right? So the kind of DNA Crayon people have, right? So we couldn't find that much in the market, right? So the way they have been supporting, they supported us is our initial journey with the OEMs. So they were the ones who introduced us to OEMs. That yes, this is the one OEM where we work along with us. And as I said, yeah, for our journey of initial 12-13 years, we didn't work with any OEM as such directly. Okay, yes, there were certainly certain licenses and couple of other things for which we had some partnerships, but beside that, we did not have as such relationship directly with any other OEM. Since Crayon came into picture, then we understood, yes, this is how we have to work along with the OEM. So Crayon team guided us, okay, how you have to build that relationship with the OEMs. So they ensured that we understand how this works, how the program works, okay, how, let's say, if there's any licensing thing. So they kept us coming to us, they kept guiding us on how the program work, and our team. So they continuously kept training our teams on various things, even on not only on the the tech aspects, rather than even on the selling aspects, right? So that was really helpful on the GTM fronts.
Yeah, great to know about it, and I appreciate the relationship what Crayon and i2k2 has, and I foresee it has been going on will be going on for next couple of years and years and years as we grow. As if I say in the last conversation standpoint, any messaging you wanted to give your peers who are been there in the hosting industry, which has been going on for last couple of decades, I can say couple of decades. Any messaging you wanted to tell to them how should adopt an hyperscaler as the market is getting in different arena. Now the hosting business is not in a shape which was being there as in provided by the hosting
Right.
partners, but hyperscalers are adopting it not only on the services standpoint but also the branding which has been recalling. Any specific messaging you wanted to give for your buddies or a future who are going to start this business?
Yeah. See, so now, because everything is the tech is changing so fast, right? So there's one thing which we need to ensure, that is the skills. Okay, so that is the most important thing as of now. Yes, keep working on your skills, keep adding people who know the technologies, who understand the latest technologies. Okay, keep investing in your technology. Work on your brand. Make sure that yes, you continuously working on your brand, so that the market understand that you are also working in this that industry. uh, Understand the hyperscaler ecosystem. Okay, try to understand how exactly they are working, what is their market positioning. Okay. Mm, the other thing is most important thing, try to have the customer obsession. Okay, make sure whatever customer needs or whenever customer needs, you are there for him. So there are a couple of things we are, which I always tell my team, to ensure that whenever they need your hands to support, make sure your hand is just in front of them.
So in nutshell, if I say you believe we should flow in the direction when wind is been flowing at, right?
Right.
So if the changes are inevitable. So we have to adopt the changes and try to serve customer in a way what he's looking forward. We should not retain ourselves whatever legacy things are been going on, and they should be able to adopt it.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you very much for sharing this input, and I really great to know about your journey in last 26, 27 years, and the journey which has been started between by you, Raj, and Rahul. I really congratulate them, and I looking forward we should be able to have another which is 50th anniversary. We'll celebrate together
course,
very
yes.
soon. And looking forward to meet you again.
Course.
Thank you very much for your
Thank-
time, Kamal.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you for joining us on Trailblazers, a special series by VARINDIA and Crayon. Stay tuned for more conversations with the leaders shaping India's digital future.